Okay, guys, we are ready. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just gotta wait on YouTube Studio, as always. And look at that, it comes right on. Now, before I do that, though, I gotta do one more little piece of business. Okay? Hang on, guys. Hey, guys, we're ready to go. Just had to make sure my volume was synced up pretty much because I noticed in my last stream because I accidentally ended it, and when I restarted it, my volume was all my voice was all kind of messed up. It wasn't locked in with my mouth. I would be talking, but my voice would be like way off key. So, anyways, we're back for game 2 of the NBA Finals featuring the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And if you're the Thunder, you've had to sit back for the last 2 days now. The 6th, the 7th, actually 3 days if you count today. The 6th, the 7th, and all day today. And all they've heard about is Tyrese Halliburton once again hitting another clutch shot. And I'm pretty sure they're sick and tired of it. What's up, Daniel? If I'm the Pacers, I'm expecting the Thunder to come out here pissed off and trying to do to you or do to us, being the Pacers, like what they've done to the Grizzlies and even the Nuggets. And that is go out there and just mercilessly beat them to a bloody freaking pulp. Beat them so bad they take out their starters for the fourth quarter. I don't think that'll happen. What really sucked about game 1 for the Thunder, they wasted a damn good game out of Shin. That's the worst part. You had a great game out of your MVP, and you lose. You lose. Because, of course, the Pacers happened. Yeah. Tyrese happened. Tyrese had 14 points. Didn't even really shoot that well. Still beat you. Shea had 38. Damn great game. What really sucked was Chet Holmgren, 6 points. Not great. No. Especially because the guy you put in for Hartenstein, because they took him out of the starting 5 and put Case and Wallace in the starting 5. He had a minus 13 plus minus with 6 points. Now, Hartenstein was a +2 with 9 points. So it's not much better. Other than what Kaysen did. That's for sure. All right. Now, of course, there's Dashy doing his little recap stream. He hadn't done one of those in a while. Or video, I guess. Oh, well. All right. So, yeah, game 2, of course, is tonight. Game 3 will be on the 11th. So that'll be on Wednesday. Game 4 will be 2 days later on Friday. And then games 5, 6, and 7 will be 3 days apiece. Or 3 days apart from that point on. I just love it how randomly between game 3 and 4, there's 2 days. Maybe because of the fever, I'd have to assume. That's the only thing I can think of. In Indianapolis, the Fever play at the same stadium. That's the only thing I can think of. You know what? Look at the Thunder. Look at Fever's schedule. They don't play on that 14th, right? That would say, why did they do that then? So the next game is June 10th. Okay. Let me see. Do they play on the 14th? Yes, they do. So they're at home against New York. That's why there's only 2 days between games, because New York and Indiana face off again on Saturday, June 14th at 3 p.m. That's why. Now, after that game, they don't interfere because June 19th, they're in Golden State. That's the only other game that it would possibly interfere, but obviously it's not interfering. So if you're wondering why is there only 2 days between game 3 and 4 out of nowhere, that's why. Because the Fever play the next day at home. I think the Warriors had that same thing with the Valkyries earlier. All right, so we are ready for the game odds. OKC minus 11.5. Over under 227.5. And the money line for OKC minus 550. For Indiana, plus 410. Starting lineups first for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner. The same 5 that they've had pretty much all year. For the Thunder, it is the same 5 that they had in Game 1. Dort, J-Dub, Hartenstein, SGA, and Wallace. Pretty interesting, sticking with that 5. See how that does. See if it does any better than it did in Game 1. All right, we are ready for Game 2. Tip is up, and did they add logos to the floor? That's funny. Up and in for 2. That's funny. People were getting on their case about where's all the labeling, you know? So what they do, they just added 2 little Larry O'Brien trophies. 3 in the corner is good for Siakam. So it's 3-2 Indiana. 11:23 to go here in the first. Chet drives. I like the jersey matchup. Thunder in their blue jerseys. Pacers in their yellows. All right, 11:08 to go. Indiana up, of course, in the series, 1-0. Kick out. 3 in the corner is missed. J-Dub comes to get it. J-Dub races the other way, coast to coast. Corner 3 for Dort is missed. Remember, he went off in Game 1 at the end there from 3. I was thinking, man, they gonna win this thing, and they didn't. It's tough. Tough way to lose. Turner up top. Nembhard. Nembhard for 2 is good. SGA gonna pass it off. Here comes Kaysen to Wallace. Wallace kicks it out. J-Dub to Chet. Chet spins. SGA out to Wallace. Corner 3 is off again. Missed it. Ball goes off of Chet. Back to the Pacers. Out of bounds. Thunder going with a blue out theme. I will never criticize their fans because they always be wearing the shirts. Turner goes to do something with it. Lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pacers. All right, 9:59 to go here in the first. Halliburton passes it out to, whoa, nice save. And he almost goes backcourt. Goes over and back. Here's Nembhard. Pull up 2 is missed. 5-4 Indiana. SGA. A Dort for 3 is good for Lou Dort. That's so funny, though. people are getting on their case about, oh, dude, what's all the labeling for the finals? Like, if you look at this court, if he didn't know any better, you would have thought this was like a game in like mid-January or something. Ball goes out of bounds. Another damn turnover. Team's playing extra sloppy to start this one. That's just a rough start for both teams. 7-5, OKC leads. $9:15 to go in the first. Here's Dort. J-Dub against Turner. J-Dub drives, lost it. Siakam gets it as he's falling down, gives it off to Nesmith. Here comes Nembhard. Nembhard, Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Nembhard. Drives into the baseline. Corner, and he goes out of bounds. Stays with Indiana. It's crazy. The game is like starting and it's still light out. 8:44 to go. Nembhard gets it to Turner. Turner against Chet. Here's Siakam. Fires for threes. And, oh, wow. That went all the way up off the top of the backboard. That's out of bounds. Back to the Thunder. Yeah, these teams are playing like they are just out of sloppiest basketball I've seen in a while being played right now. SGA. Drive, pull up two is good. Here's Halliburton. Goes to Siakam under the baseline. Turner, pull up two off the glass and in for two. Last night was wrong decision, and that Triple H made Cena lost to Cody Rhodes. I mean, you know Cena's going to eventually turn back to babyface, right? Three in the corner is good for SGA. Here's Halliburton. Corner. Nembhard open three is good. Now they're trading threes. I'm still laughing at that. People got on the NBA's case. Like, where's all the marketing? Where's the labeling for the finals? And all they added was two little things of the Larry O'Brien trophy. Oh, blocked by Chet. Be careful, Chet. Don't hurt yourself. Here's Wallace. Chet Holmgren drives to the paint. Lost the ball. Goes out of bounds. He dribbling like he freaking intoxicated, fool. He dribbling like those freaking kids that have never touched a basketball before. They don't know what the heck they're doing. Ellie, for three, is missed. No foul called. I know he was looking for it, but no foul was called. SGA lost the ball. My God, these teams are playing like they spent a night out last night, bro. Damn. Nembhard got him in the air and draws the foul. What's up, bro? Watching from Paris, France. What's up, DJ Lord at Jazz, one of the other mods? Don't see you a whole lot in the chat, but good to see you as always. I'm in Paris right now. Shouldn't it be like almost early morning? Our Cavs should be playing. They should be. They really should be. It's a bummer. Oh well, gotta lick our wounds and come back next year. My God, DJ, what are you still doing up? Damn. It's like you're really sitting up at 2:15 a.m. in Paris, France, watching me. Appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate it. Hmm. Remember when I first started? Remember when I first started using OBS Streamlabs? When I first got my green screen? Well, no, before I got my green screen. I take my camera picture, my camera, and try to put it in the Jumbotron. Like, I would try to have it where I will be doing this, guys. This is what I would always try to do. This is what I would always try to do when I first started doing this thing. Of course, it works better now, but I would always try to put myself on the Jumbotron. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on. Get up, get hype, let's go. Like, you in the freaking seats. What are you doing on your phone? Get up. The Thunder down 1-0. Why are you Why are you sitting? You should not be sitting. Get off your damn phone. Like, hey, I see you, Hoochie. Hi, how you doing? Hello, hot mama. How you doing today? Man, how much is that hot dog? I think you're going. Jet lag? Ah, that's tough. That's tough. Ah, man, the good old days of when I first started doing this stuff. I'd always try to find new and creative ways to entertain the people. Now I just sit here and blah, 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 blah. No, remember when I first started doing this kind of stuff with the scoreboard and everything? I would put, I guess, impact players on each side with the logos behind them. I would decorate the background and everything. Now it's just me, a background, and a scoreboard. Maybe every once in a while I'll put something else up there. Yeah. All right. So, Obi Toppin is in for Nesmith. Mathurin enters for Siakam. And then Hartenstein enters for Chet Holmgren. Well, if you're living out in LA and you live near the riots and stuff, please be safe. You know, free throw's good. People are out here acting a fool again, like always. Why? But it just feels like people are a lot more rioty these days. Never remember seeing this many like riots and stuff. People are just so rioty now, man. Damn. And there's another foul. That'll be on Benedict Mathurin. 2 shots coming up after Nembhard just split a pair. Now SGA will go to the line for 2 shots. But every time I look on the freaking internet and I see stuff on Twitter, it's always people rioting. Weird. It's like, come on, man. Can't we all just behave ourselves? Damn. Can't we all just get along? Yeah. It's like asking oil and water to get along. Just can't happen. After all, humans are technically animals, and if you know anything about nature, animals always be fighting. It's just the nature of the beast, literally. Always be fighting. 3 ball is missed. Although in the natural world, it's always about girls and territory. But as you know, with us, it's about a lot more than that. I actually learned that there are 3 big things that cause people to fight: sports, religion, and there's like one other thing. forgot the damn third thing. Damn it. Oh well. But I know the one of the major ones is sports. Yeah. Yeah, the people would just be fighting about everything nowadays. I feel like a lot of the people that are rioting are just out there just to be out there. They don't even know what they're protesting. And as there's another whistle, these teams are playing like they've been locked in a room for the whole day. Because actually, I think I actually saw there's like storms and stuff in the area. NBA Central posted a tweet saying that I think there's like tornado warnings out there in OKC area. This better not end up like the damn SEC tournament a couple years ago in Atlanta, where a tornado hit during the game. Here's a pass inside, goes to the corner for Caruso. Caruso for three is missed. And then here comes Halliburton. Up top from downtown is missed. He tried to hit down from Norman or Stillwater. Standing up. It's still Pete's head doing that shot. Three ball Caruso is good. .454 to go in the first. Halliburton. Oh, and there's a bump. Toppin gets bumped. Trying to drive to the rim, and he'll go to the line for two shots. Oh, why? Maybe it's because it doesn't even feel like it's 8 o'clock. This just feels weird. The energy around this game feels weird for some reason. Here's Halliburton. Kick out. Mountain for three is good. Here's J-Dub. If you're living in OKC area and, severe weather's hitting, be safe again, of course. Don't be one of those people that hears a tornado's coming and you walk outside with a camera looking around for, hey, where's the tornado at? You're turning your head. It's right there. It's like, oh, hell no. Three. It's missed by Turner. Pacers are playing like they spent the night out last night. Damn. And then there's a whistle. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with OKC. Man, this game is drunk tonight. Thomas Bryant enters for Miles Turner. Hmm. 3:58 to go. There's Joe to Hartenstein. Hartenstein drives on Bryant. Up, and he missed it, but he's fouled. So that's how this game's going to be, huh? Just whistles every freaking play. Okay. All right. Then this is going to be one of those games. I can already tell. Okay. Oh, yeah, they added digital trophies to the floor. So people at the arena can't even see them. Oh, wow. National TV schedule. Oh, that's the rowboats. That's cool. 8 o'clock Tuesday, Sky and Liberty. Wednesday, game 3, of course. Thunder, Pacers in Indiana. Just for me, I'll be live tomorrow for Guardians and Reds. That'll be fun. I'll probably stream 2 of the 3 games. And there's a 3 in the corner by Toppin to tie this game at 17. Floater up, in and out. Taken by Bryant. Here comes Halliburton. Out to McConnell. Toppin. Drives up and blocked by Chet. Tries to save it, but it goes out of bounds. Man, Chet is being an enforcer tonight. Guardians decided to win again. Yes. Yes, they did. Thank God, because that would have ruined my day. Okay, guys. I mean, we got successful games out of Bo Naylor and Gabriel Arias today. I'm happy. Just got to keep it going, too. They could build that into, 2, 3 straight games of success at the plate. Keep building. Oh my God, I gotta stop yawning, man. What the heck? All right. 306 or 307 to go. Tied at 17. Oh, look how close. He was on the line, so they called back court on Halliburton. Nesmith is back in for Matherin. SGA, here's a three for Joe, is around the rim and out. Back come the Pacers. McConnell goes to the right wing side. Toppin. Up top. Halliburton for three. It's good for Hallie. What the Hallie? What the Hallie? Here's there. Joe Hartenstein. The Joe goes up and in for two. What a shot. Oh, God. Pull up Halliburton for 2 is missed. 20-19. Here's SGA. Out to Chet. Fires and got it. They're going to call that a long 2. Underneath, and there's a foul on SGA. That'll get Nembhard back in for Halliburton, and Siakam returns for Toppin. Ooh, watch out. Damn, Isaiah Joe almost wiped out with Chet there. You see, there's his foot right on the line. Clear as day. As clear as a sunny day on the plains. A cloudless day on the plains, I should say. Yeah. Corner for 3. Short by Nembhard. Had a good look. Joe up top. Hartenstein against Bryant to Joe for 3. It's too strong. Yeah, that thing was not going anywhere close. McConnell against Caruso. Here's Bryant for 3. Is miss. SGA gonna walk it back. He'll drive. Goes up and he misses. Rebounded. Here comes the Pacers pushing. Nesmith misses. Oh my God. And a rebound putback is. They're going to call loose ball foul on Bryant. So no basket. Minute 6 to go in the first quarter. Oh, God, I got to stop yawning. Damn. I think it's because I already streamed once, you know. Oh, my goodness. SGA with about 53 seconds to go. Kick out. Chet, open 3. It's good. A big man like him shooting 3s like that, bruh. Okay. Okay. Hey. Pull up is missed. All right, 23 seconds to go. About a 5-second difference between shot and game clock. SGA for 3 is missed. Pacers tried to save it. Instead, it'll stay with the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins returns for Hartenstein. Or he'll come in for Hartenstein, I should say. Yeah. Turner will enter for Bryant. And Mathurin enters for Nesmith. Goes up and right in there for Holmgren. 10 seconds to go. Final shot coming up. Down 6. Nembhard. Drive. Kick out. Siakam. Too late. Too late. No shot. He made it, but no shot. Doesn't count. And after 1, 26-20 Thunder lead. Pity Mike Breen bang. Man, that's funny. A pity bang. Uh, I'm not even lying now. I mean, if you just looked at the court, you would have thought, is this like a game in like mid June or like, not mid June, but yeah, is this like a game in early November? Oh my goodness. Every single race in this game is a little war zone. What the heck? Oh my god. McConnell, Nemhard, step back. Three is off. No good. Okay. Wow. Goes up and good for. That's Wiggins, isn't it? Yeah, that's Aaron Wiggins. Wow. He's getting a lot of playing time here. Siakam, Turner, Nemhard, McConnell, Mathurin for the Pacers. J-Dub, Wallace, Hartenstein, Caruso, Wiggins for the Thunder. Nemhard, cross court. Three, McConnell is good for the former Sixer. Here's J-Dub, drives, floater up, and good. A foul. 3-point play for J-Dub. Jalen Williams. Jalen with no Y. Free throw is good. Remember, in game one, the Thunder led pretty much wire to wire. And then, yeah, the Pacers just took over at the end and wound up winning. They hadn't led until like the final few seconds. Mathurin misses. Here comes the Thunder. Caruso goes up. Oh, got blocked by Siakam. But I believe they're going to call that goaltending. Yes, goaltending on Siakam. Give him the 2 points, making this a 10-point pacer. Thunder lead. Yep, that was almost on its way down. That was way inside the box. It already bounced off the box, the square. And then there's a turnover. Here's Caruso. One on like 4. Oh, and another block goes down. Caruso. But they're going to call a charge. Aha. Coach is like, huh? That's the funniest part, right? Whenever there's a foul, the coaches, this is what the coaches always do. Okay, watch this. Pretend I'm a coach, right? I'm over here, right? They were like, huh? Huh? Or be more like this. They'd be like, huh? What do you mean foul? Where? Huh? Oh man, that's funny. That's so funny. Yeah. 9:48 to go in the half. Riggins gives it to Hartenstein, and it's stolen by McConnell trying to get the return pass. McConnell over inside, Mathurin up and in for two. Sudden, here comes the Pacers, down 6. J-Dub drives in, kick out corner, three is missed. Hartenstein misses again, tipped around, missed a third time. Finally taken by the Pacers. And there's a near steal by Caruso, flying in like Superman. McConnell for threes, missed. So many misses. Holy crap. I haven't seen this many misses since my freaking high school prom. Pull up is good. Ha! Timeout, Pacers. That's just messy basketball. Messy basketball. Messy basketball. But yes, Jacob, I'm glad the Guardians won today. They would have ruined my whole day if they would have lost. Because, man, no way we getting swept by the damn Astros. Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on now. The heck are we doing, huh? The Guardians always have this thing for winning the final game. In the series. Oh. Yeah, Buckeye fans, I'm just going through Buckeye Twitter right now. Yeah, it's crazy because on the Buckeye channel earlier today, I did a video for the latest recruitment or commitment for the Buckeyes. 4-star running back Favor Aki from right down the road in Delaware, Hayes, Ohio, or Delaware, Ohio. Goes to Hayes High School. Okay. But yeah. It's like you look at Ohio State's recruiting status right now, all the coaches have at least gotten one commit. Except for one. Larry Johnson, the D-line coach. Coach Hartline's got a couple. Coach Lachlan got one today. He's probably going to get at least one more before the cycle's done. Bert Kreischer. Yeah. This dude at the Giants game earlier today had like a boat side grill, mini grill like hooked up to his boat railing, and he's got hot dogs cooking on there. That's innovative. Never seen that before. Oh man. Okay. All right, so we're back. Holmgren's back in for Hartenstein. Ken Williams is in for Caruso. Toppin is in for Turner. Those are the only changes. 8:40 and counting here in the half. Here's Toppin. Siakam dances around. Pull up for two is missed. Brought down by J-Dub. Up ahead, Holmgren. Spinning around. J-Dub goes up and blocked by Siakam right to McConnell. Toppin. Pass to Mathurin. Probably was looking for more like a lob, but nothing. They couldn't get one set up. Toppin on the flyby for three is missed. Brought down by Holmgren. J-Dub. Oh, nice move by Holmgren. Using that long wingspan to keep the ball in control. Wiggins for three is good for A-Wig. Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. Wiggity, wiggity. Wiggity, wiggity, whack. There's a miss right to J-Dub. In transition, draws the foul on McConnell. Still laughing at my little stunt earlier with this Jumbotron. I was like, Mama, get up. What do you think you're doing? Oh, that's funny. Kind of funny, too, because I'm wearing a white shirt matching the whiteout. Yeah. Free throw is good. Puts the lead at 12 for the Thunder. Dort returns for Wallace. And then Nesmith, Halliburton, and Shepard are in for the Pacers. Wiggins, Williams, Dort, Williams, and Holmgren for the Thunder. $7:32 to go here in the half. It's up and good. Approaching halfway here in the second quarter. Pass to the corner. Shepard gives it off. Toppin up, misses. How do you botch such an easy shot? Underneath, Ken Williams. Holmgren with the slam. Timeout Pacers. Again. Yeah, Coach Carlisle's not happy with what's going on. Hmm. uh, that's great. NBA paint. Account on Twitter, I don't think it's really, legit. Says CBJ and stars and early talks about first-round picks and Jason Robertson. Huh. Hmm. Again, it's just someone probably looking for clicks. So I'm going to take nothing out of it. All right, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go get me a quick snack. Okay. Be back. So Shea just made a free throw, making it 50-29. Made the N1 free throw, of course. He goes up and missed it. Rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins against Halliburton. Step back threes. Go! Hey, wiggity, wiggity, wiggity. Yeah. Nothing like an A. Wiggs hitting shots in the finals. Am I right, Warriors fans? Yeah. And there's a little tumble there as SGA was trying to navigate through the defense and he got tripped up. Personal foul on Pascal Siakam. No shots. But that will be Siakam's first foul. Here's a pass. SGA goes up and got it for two. Timeout, Pacers. My God, Rick, you're going to use your timeouts before halftime. So, remember earlier before the game, I said about how if you're the Pacers, you know, obviously, that the Thunder have had to constantly listen to the glazing and talk, all the talk about Tyrese Halliburton being clutch. And the Thunder have had to sit back and watch themselves lose on that shot over and over and over and over and over and over again over the last 3 or so days. Well, how about this, right? 26-9 the second quarter for the Thunder. Like I said before, the Thunder are going to try to stomp you out. They're going to try and stomp you out. That's exactly what they're doing right now. It would take a mighty comeback to come back from this one. But knowing the Pacers, they could do it too. Swear to God. If they pulled it off. SGA's banner season, of course, scoring champ, NBA MVP, NBA All-First Team, All-Star, and West Finals MVP. Trying to add 2 more accolades. NBA champion and NBA Finals MVP. Halliburton, and there's a whistle. That'll be on that'll be on Turner. Offensive foul. What's going on with the Red Sox Yankees game? Because gotta have something to watch, possibly, if this game goes awry. But here's SGA, and there's this turnover. Rarity these days. Nembhard up and in for 2. Okay, why did this thing not want to show me the MLB scores? There we go. 7-3 Boston. Yo, Boston. Bottom 6. Bases loaded. 1 out for the Yankees. For the Yankees. SGA. Step back. Drives against Siakam. Pull up is missed. Rebounded by That's Ken. What's that? Hartenstein. 3 in the corner is missed. But again, there's Ken. Hi, Kenny. And, oh, what is this save? Oh, but he went over and back. Ah, damn. That would have been lit if you would have kept it in play. Darn. That's tough. All right. 3:42 to go in the half. Chet Holmgren returns to the floor. As will J-Dub for Hartenstein and Ken Williams. All right. Siakam up in the foul. 3-point play for Spicy P. Trying to get this team back in the game. Which it's going to take a lot of work. Ooh, 7-4 now. Ooh. Sack fly for the Yankees. Ooh. 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 Oh, man. All right, here's the free throw. Up and good. Up and good. Yeah. Here's Caruso. Up the other way against Siakam. And another near steal, but it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with OKC. Drive. SGA corner. Chet is bricked. Chet is bricked. Hey, yo! The shot missed. Yeah, he bricked the shot. Nice save again, keeping it from going back court. Drive. Siakam is in for two. Chet is bricked. Crazy Dog said Chet Holmgren is bricked. Swear to God, bro. Threes missed again. Neither team is really shooting the three all that well. Three ball in the corner is good. As I say that for Nesmith. I'm out, Thunder. 13-point lead. It's a 10-6 run or so. Thunder losing their gas a little bit. They gotta settle down. You just knew the Pacers are gonna go on a run. They always do. There's a look at the halftime crew up top. I know there was a lot of talk about tornado warnings, I guess, in the area. Doesn't seem like that's affected things that much. 13-point lead. There's SGA. Drives inside with the left, is up and good. Past two defenders. Now the Yankees got the bases loaded again. 2:18 to go. Up and missed it. Rebounded by the Thunder. They try to rebuild their lead. Kick out pass. Wallace. Caruso. Threes. Good. Good. Yeah. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the half. And there's a steal again. Thunder can make it a 20-point lead here. Three in the corners. No good. Brought down by Halliburton. Halliburton against Caruso. Here's Siakam. Siakam. Drive. Lost the ball, but a foul. Don Nelson, lifetime Chuck Daly Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Cool. All right. So 2 shots coming for Siakam. Foul was on Cason Wallace. His second. First one is no good. Obi Toppin returns for Turner. One more free throw is up and good. 19. No, it's 17-point lead. 17. Yeah. Right up in the paint for J-Dub. They didn't really do a good job defending the paint there. Halliburton drives, kick out open. Nesmith for threes, missed. Oh, Gresham's up against Whitlock. Full count. LeMahieu and Escara do up after. Oh boy. Volpe singled in her. Oh, it was a single. Oh. Okay. That's how the bases got loaded again. I see. Drive. Nesmith gets blocked by SGA. Dramatic walk by SGA after the block. Like, nah, boy. Siakam against Caruso. Pulls up for three. Is short. Siakam with the rebound off his own miss. Excuse me. Oh, Halliburton. 14 on the clock for three is miss. Rebounded again by Siakam. 7 seconds to go. Last shot coming up here. And a foul. Out of bounds Wallace. Oh, he walked him. LeMahieu up, tying run on second. Oh, boy. How did the Red Sox score anyway? I mean, look. Oh, yeah, of course, Judge homered. Top 5. Christian Campbell homered. His 6th of the year. Wow. Okay. LeMahieu homered. His 2nd of the year. Narvaez homered. A 3-run blast. And then Duran singled. 2 came home. And then a sac fly for Jazz. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. So we got 4.1 to go. Free throw number 1 is missed. Second one is good. And there's a turnover at the buzzer. Not even close. All right. And after 2, 59-41 Thunder lead. Oh, wow. And then LeMahieu grounded out. That's tough. It's tough. So, with that being said, let's go to the box score and talk about how these teams have done so far. All right. Okay, so let's turn that off. Box score for this game. Pacers, no players in double figures right now. Leading scorers are Andrew Nembhard and Pascal Siakam with 9 apiece, followed by Nesmith with 5, 4 for Turner, 3 for Halliburton, who's 1 for 5. Off the bench, 5 for Mathurin, and then 3 apiece from McConnell and Toppin. Overall, as a team, 15 of 43 from the field, 35%, 7 of 22 from 3, 32%, and 4 of 7 from the line, 57%. Overall rebounding, 21 rebounds, 13 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, 9 turnovers, and 8 fouls. And then for the Thunder, as you would expect, SGA is going off again. 15 for him, 11 for Chet. Chet much better tonight than he was in game 1. Way better. So much better compared to game 1. 9 for J-Dub, 3 for Dort, and 2 for Cason Wallace. Off the bench, 8 points for Caruso and Wiggins. and then 2 for Joe and 1 for Hartenstein. Overall, they're 23 of 45 from the field, over 50%. 51 total percent from the line, from the field. 7 of 19 from 3, 37%, and 6 of 8 from the line, 75%. 25 rebounds, 14 assists, 5 steals, 2 blocks, 8 turnovers, and 8 fouls. So that's it for that. Now let's check in on this freaking baseball game. But yeah, how do I feel about the Chubb news? You know, Jacob, it's like I knew it was going to happen. I kept telling myself I think the Browns could bring back Nick Chubb to come to complement him with the guys that they have. Right? Sampson and Judkins with Chubb would have gone crazy. But I knew in my mind, with them bringing in Judkins, who's like a diet Nick Chubb. He's like a Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt in one. He's got the explosiveness of Chubb and Hunt. He's got the athleticism of Kareem Hunt, and he could bulldoze you over like a Nick Chubb. I mean, there's just something about those running backs from that area of the country. They're like a whole different breed of running back. They are tough mother truckers over there. Florida, Georgia, Bama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, that whole area. You could even include like Tennessee and Virginia. Maybe even the Carolinas. What about Ohio? I mean, I can't hate on Ohio though. But there's just something about that area, the southeastern part of the states, where it's just like, man, it's like a whole different kind of player down there. I mean, damn. Yeah, Mixon and Chubb, what a combo, right? I'm just happy he's going to play in a climate-controlled environment. Although, I don't know how his feet are going to be on turf, though. Right? Coming off an ACL and a broken foot. I know turf can be evil to those kind of things. I mean, is he going to be as explosive as he was? No, not at all. He's not going to have that explosiveness. He's essentially going to be a bulldozer back. You know, he's going to be the guy you bring in on like 3rd and 2, and you just have him run up the gut, or maybe cut outside and jump up the field. You're not going to see him break a 90-plus yard run again, most likely. He just doesn't have that in him right now because ACL injuries take a lot out of you when it comes to your talent and your speed. He's essentially playing on a bum wheel, on a bad wheel. I would say it takes usually like a full year for a player to come back from that kind of stuff. So we'll see how he does this year. I would have loved to bring back Nick Chubb. I got his jersey in my freaking closet. Of course. It's sad because of all the active players I have, the only ones that actually do stuff are Denzel Ward and Myles Garrett. JOK's got a neck injury. He's out for the year already. They've made that clear. And that's really it. Yeah. I think from now on, I'm just going to stick with getting legend jerseys. Yeah. Oh, well. So, it's halftime right now. 59-41. Thunder lead. Much better game from the complimentary players, besides SGA, of course. I mean, Chet finally showed up. He's looking great. Joel Bitonio says goodbye to Nick Chubb. Man, Wow. Just sad, man. I mean, but you know what? At least he gets to play on a contending team. You know, and he's not on a rival, and we don't play him this year. Ah. What is this now? Brian Schottenheimer took Dak, Joe Milton, and Will Greer and their families to learn how to do Greek dancing. Well, oh god, that video is going to be a meme video that everyone's going to use to hate on them. That's for sure. Oh, Drew McIntyre. Paul Skeens over his 7 starts, 112 ERA with 1 win. Poor Paul. You should come. You should come to the Guardians. We're a serious organization compared to the Pirates. Compared to the Pirates, even the Rockies are a serious organization. It's like, hey guys, did you know that the NBA Finals is sponsored by YouTube TV? It's like, gee, I didn't know that. Thank you for reminding me. The trophies have been replaced with the NBA Finals on and YouTube TV logos. That's funny. They need to mix them together. That would look better. But that's just funny. Wait, what is this? WWE recently filed the trademark King of the Luchadores. Luchadores under Entertainment Services? Luchadores. Females. Ah, yeah. King of the Luchadores. Oh, actually, no, wait, no, that's the Luchadores. Yeah, never mind. Gabe Davis is on his way to visit the Saints. So, like, are the Browns just gonna be content with the receiving core they have? Because eventually, I think they could definitely do a Gabe Davis. I mean, why not? Give him a chance. Oh, oh, what the heck is that? Hey, yo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The Cavs only got to do the in arena Cavalanche thing once, didn't they? Yep. I think twice. Once or twice. Right around there. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bow 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 da do. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 da do. Bow 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 da bow. Do 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 do. I don't know what I'm even doing. I'm just scrolling through Twitter, social media, and singing random ass songs in my head. Yep. What I do. It be what I do. Do 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 do. You're a bum 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 ba da dum ba ba bum ba ba bum. Oh. Huh. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Multiple self-driving Waymo cars set on fire amid unrest in LA. Why? See what I mean? Like people just be doing this rioting thing just to mess stuff up and yeah. Say, come on now. Okay, so yeah, we should be back here, I think momentarily at least. Probably within the next 5 or 10 minutes, if that. 59-41 Thunder lead. 18-point deficit for the Pacers. Do they have enough to come back again? We'll see. It's crazy. I've been live for almost an hour and a half, and we're at halftime. Oh man. Just a reminder, tomorrow I will be live for Guardians and Reds. First game of that series. Wade Miley against Luis Ortiz. And then I might go live for game 2, depending on what happens tomorrow. Aaron Judge on deck with Ben Rice at the plate. Shoots it foul. And obviously, once the NBA season's over, and it's really just baseball on TV, I'll be doing so many baseball games, not even just Guardians games. Like if there's an instance where the Guardians are off, but there's a banger game, like a Red Sox Yankee game, I'll be doing that. I might even link up with my guy JB Taylor again, and we might even do a couple Guardians and D-backs games, although he hasn't been streaming in a while. I'm pretty sure he's just taken a long ass break. He's been busy. But once we get closer to that time, I'll definitely shoot him a text, DM, and I'll definitely, inquire about collabing for at least one of those games because that was fun doing that. We'll see though. If you're reading this, Cleveland won yesterday or today. All right. Ooh, nice play. Throws did not get him. All right, we're getting ready for the start of the third quarter. Well, the third quarter has just got underway, actually. 11:50 and counting here in the third quarter. And we have a foul. Foul on the floor. As it will be Siakam, Nesmith, Turner, Nembhard, Halliburton for the Pacers. Holmgren, J-Dub, SGA, Dort, and Wallace for the Thunder. Turner. Here's Siakam, right wing side. Halliburton to Turner again. Turner drives up and he missed it. But they're going to call a late whistle on Dort. I'm sorry, it's on Holmgren. ESPN didn't update. Foul on Holmgren. His first. 2 shots for Turner. Free throw good. Second one is missed off the front of the rim. Back comes Dort. Here's J-Dub against Nesmith. Drives inside out to Chet. Chet against Turner. Trying to cross him up. Goes up and gets blocked by Turner. 59-42. Kick out. Wide open. Turner 3. No. And then we got a foul. It's going to be on SGA. It's a loose ball foul. They're calling fouls on the Thunder when the Thunder already pretty much have the ball. Late ass whistle. Extremely delayed. Dort fell down, and that allowed Turner to get right to the rim for 2. 59-44. SGA against Nembhard. SGA threads the needle. Kick out. Corner 3 is good for J-Dub. 10:36 to go in the third. Nembhard. Kick out Nesmith. Inside Turner. Turn around. Jumper. Oh, fouled. And he almost got it. It made it look like he did, but he didn't make the shot. No. It looked like he did. But no. He was close, though. I was on Chet. First one is good for Turner. 2 shots. One more coming up. Free throw. Good. Sinks them both. (62-46) OKC leads with about 10 minutes to go in the third. And another freaking whistle. Okay, refs, you could lay off the whistle a little bit. My God. Oh, the trophies are back. That's funny. Pull up 2. Wallace is good. Halliburton kick out to Turner. Turner against Holmgren up and he missed it. Came up empty. SGA against Nesmith. Step back. 4-2 is good. 66-46. 20-point lead for the Thunder. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Indiana. Nemhard. Turner for 3 is good for the big man. There's SGA getting bumped. Trying to make him go across the line again. Go back court. Hartenstein ready to come back in. SGA against Nemhard. Draws a double. Fights through. Gets the... Ooh, he almost had the basket, but he does draw the foul. Wow. Free throw is good. Carlisle talking to the ref. Look at that. His facial expressions are hilarious. Huh? Huh? Free throw is good. 68-49. Thunder keeping a good distance right now. 9 minutes to go in the third. Halliburton. And they lost it out of bounds again. God, man, these guys be launching the ball out of bounds almost every possession. Sheesh. There's Sam Presti, the mastermind behind this roster for the Thunder. 8-5 Boston? Wow. Wonder who hit a homer. Almost lost it out of bounds. Siakam for 3 is missed. Brought down by Wallace. He's racing up the floor. It's a 1-on-3. Thought better of it. Out to J-Dub, who almost lost it. Good save. SGA calling the shots. Here's the 3. Missed. Drive. Siakam missed it. Rebound. Back up. Missed again. And another foul on Williams. Foul's on J-Dub. That'll be his second. Game's going to start slowing down because these freaking refs calling every foul. Oh, my God. When the refs do that. Oh, no, another homer. Yo, what the heck's hitting homers for the Red Sox right now? Was it really Ref Snyder and Narvaez? No, it wasn't. No, it's top 8. Trevor Story and Toro. Oh, my God. Back to back. Wow. Story and Toro. Who the heck's pitching? Oh, Loizaga. Lasagna. Lasagna, man. Step back is missed by SGA. 68-51. 7:50 to go. Inside, Turner up. Missed it. Tipped around. Saved by Siakam. Nesmith for 3 is good. Timeout, Thunder. 9-5. We'd be working at 9 to 5. Hidrick. Hidrickson for the Wessiga against Campbell. Wow. Liberty, 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 liberty. Oh, good. Damn, I gotta stop yawning, but I mean, sheesh. How about this? Justice Fitzpatrick will take an official visit to Ohio State this weekend. Okay. Interesting. All right. So foul's on Nesmith. God, every time it's like they go up and down the floor, it's a foul. Man. Free throw is missed. 15-point lead or 14-point lead. Still far too close. Far too close for comfort. Up and good, especially with this Pacer team the way they are. Any lead that's like under 20, like under 50 is kind of close. I wouldn't even be good with a 40-point lead against these guys with how they do it. Turner inside, all alone is Nembhard for two. The key for the Thunder is just match them bucket for bucket. Pass, nice. Underneath, and there's Caruso. 6:53 to go in the third. Oh, there's a steal. Hartenstein diving on the floor, gets it to SGA. Corner, Caruso. Back to SGA. Left wing side. Up top. J-Dub around the horn. Three! Good for Caruso. There's Caruso showing up again. Like he's done so many times. Turner. Halliburton. Turner again for two is good. 6:09 to go here in the third quarter. J-Dub. Here's SGA. On the screen. From near the free throw line is good for two. 76-58. They're starting to open it back up again. Halliburton. Watch out. Good defense there by Hartenstein. Halliburton. Foul on Caruso. On the floor. Shots for Pascal Siakam. As Dort will come out of the game. 5:39 to go in the third. Free throw number 2 is good. Made the first, made the second. Toppin and Shepard are in for the Pacers. Wiggins is in for the Thunder. Here's SGA. Gets a screen with Wiggins. Kick out Wiggins. Open three. Good for a Wig. Drive in. There's a steal, but a foul. As always. Free throws are good for Siakam. Again. He's got 15. But he's 3 for 10 from the field. That tells you a lot right there. Fouls on Caruso. His third. Wiggins, and it's tipped around, taken away by the Pacers. Here comes Halliburton. Racing up the floor. Racing, pacing, tracing, racing. Nembhard. Tipped up and out off the Thunder. Pacers have it still. Inbound out to Halliburton for threes. No good. That's too strong off the hands. Out of bounds. And they're going to talk about it. And it'll be Pacer ball. Yeah, it's just barely off of J-Dub's hands last. Inbound, Shepard. Toppin. Kick out, Toppin. Corner threes. No good. Brought down by Caruso. SGA. Drive up and no contact or anything. He was probably looking for it, but there wasn't any. Nembhard. Kick out the Halliburton up and good for 2. Halliburton got 5 points. Ooh. 3:53 to go in the third. Up and another whistle. Fouls on Ben Shepherd. His first. Tuesday at 8 o'clock, Sky and Liberty, WNBA action. Then you got game 3 on Wednesday, and then Friday, game 4. Again, for anyone wondering, why is game 4 on Friday? Because the Indiana Fever play at home the next night against the New York Liberty. Free throw is good. The Valkyries had that with the Warriors early on in the playoffs. I think it was against the Timberwolves, if I'm not mistaken. They actually had to push a game ahead one day because of the WNBA. And there's a steal. Picked his pocket. SGA draws the foul on Toppin. On this job, just straight up picked his pocket. He said, "Give me that." Foul was on Obi Toppin. His first. Free throw. Good. Pacers call time. They have 2 remaining. 9-5. New York trails against Boston. All right. Just checking through social media and stuff, seeing what people are yelling and screaming about now. Okay. What's up, Trav? I haven't seen you in a minute. Hope all is well. Holmgren and Ken Williams return for the Thunder. for J-Dub and Hartenstein. Halliburton will take a seat for a little bit to end the third quarter. Oh, God. So when it comes to the Blue Jackets, because I know I'm going to be talking a little bit about them this offseason, Aaron Portzline said in his Sunday gathering, Waddell wants to add a top six forward and upgrade the defense on the right side. Okay. Free throw number 2 is good for SGA. Nesmith's in for Halliburton, by the way. Goaltending in, though everybody within the organization is playing it coy, where there's a sense that they want to make a sweeping change in goal. Three is good. Nose is itching for Nesmith. Go. Yeah. And another whistle. When isn't there a whistle? Fouls on Mathurin. Turn my camera off for a minute. There we go. Yeah. Two shots for SGA. Free throw good. Free throw good. All right. On the floor for the Pacers is Nesmith, Toppin, Bryant, McConnell, Mathurin. Thunder have Holmgren, SGA, Ken Williams, Caruso, and Wiggins. Here's Nesmith, left side. Drives against SGA. Kick out corner. Toppin. Airballed it. Here's Holmgren. Inside. Ken Williams gets blocked. But it's going to be Thunder ball. I believe it went out of bounds. Dude, his hand went up through the net. That's... Wow, okay. That would happen, too. Underneath, SGA. Turnaround, J is good. Here's McConnell against Wiggins. Pull up for 2 is good. Right back at you for TJ McConnell. And TJ's got 5 points. And we have another whistle. Yay, whistles! Like we haven't had enough of those. Fouls on Nesmith. His second. Caruso to the line for 2. Made the first one. One more coming up. And it's good. $1:55 to go in the third. McConnell. Nesmith for 3 is good. $1:42 left in the third quarter. Caruso. Up top. Holmgren. SGA against Bryant for 3 is no good. Tipped around, taken by Nesmith. Connell. Good defense by Wallace following him around. Mathurin. Nesmith inside. Bryant up, and he draws another foul on SGA. That'll be his third, I believe, or second. Second. That's 2 on SGA. Oh, no, it is 3. Wow, okay. Took forever to update it. 3 for SGA with 27 points. Wow. Free throw is good. Free throw up and missed off the side. Brought down by Holmgren. Here's SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. The lob and the throwdown by Holmgren. 91-73. Up and another whistle, of course. It's always a whistle. Whistles everywhere. Foul is on Wiggins. Free throw good. Free throw number 2 is no good. Splits the pair, rebounded by Hartenstein with about 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Just under a minute. SGA gets away from Mathurin. He misses the shot. Out to Holmgren for 3. Missed. Mathurin drives up. He lost it. What the heck is that pass? 2-on-2, and it's almost stolen, but good save by Holmgren. And then he lost it. Corner, Wallace, for the foul. 15.9 to go. Foul is on Nesmith. That'll be his third. Free throw good. Halliburton's back in from McConnell for the Pacers. Dort and Caruso return for the Thunder. As will Ken Williams for SGA. Free throw good. 15 seconds to go here in the third. Last play coming up here. Goes baseline. Oh, watch out. Blocked by Wallace out of bounds. Luckily, there was no foul there. Wallace got so lucky there was no foul. Inbound. Halliburton in the wing side. Nesmith goes up. No good. And after 3, 93-74, Thunder lead. Smooth operator. Yeah. Yankees. Rafael Devers. Of course. Always stinging the Yankees. That's tough. Fewest games to 30 home runs versus the Yankees in history of the Red Sox. He's at 113. Just 11 games more than Manny Ramirez. And you have David Ortiz, Jim Rice, and Ted Williams. Wow. 10-5. Oh, Willie Brett Field. And caught. Oh, yeah. Huh. Wow. Base hit for Narvaez. Narvaez. Guys, we're back to action here in a second. Start of the fourth quarter. 11:06 to go. Up and he's fouled. There's a traveling on Tyrese Halliburton after Hartenstein had a nice little layup. 11:05 to go. Out of bounds. Inbound on the side. On the baseline for Caruso. Corner three is bricked. They're going to call a shot clock violation. He got blocked. Yeah. I think I got this a little altered. Just a little bit. 95-74. 11:03 to go in the game. Do the Pacers have another comeback in them? Turner! Oh, Miles! Sheesh. Taking out his anger from this game, and the vicious throwdown. Wallace against Hallie. Burton. Hallie, Burton. Hallie, Burton. Pull up two is missed. Tipped back. Wiggins for three is missed. Saved by Wallace. Again for three. That one's good for Wiggins. Wow. A dude named Wiggins cooking in the finals. Huh. Nice. Drive. Oh, he lost the ball. He forgot something, buddy. Wallace. Wiggins tries for three. That's way off. That was pure adrenaline just fueling that one. That's one of those threes that you shoot when you're just feeling the juices flowing through you. Your adrenaline's pumping like, yeah. So you're trying to do it again, and it's like, I shot it too far. $98-76, 10:07 to go. Pacers have 2 timeouts left, by the way. Drive. J-Dub, kick out. Caruso, way off. Tipped back. Saved. Nice to Caruso. Up and under. But they're not going to count it. Fans think they will, but they're not going to count that. Rooster can't believe they're not going to count it, but they're not. Fouls on Ben Shepherd. They're calling it on the floor. I'm just as baffled as the Thunder fans are. Wow. Caruso, J-Dub, the lob is blocked. And a block again. Saved. Wiggins. Oh, it's almost stolen. Saved by Wiggins. This dude's flying all over the place. Damn. That's a Pacer ball. Yep, Pacer ball. It's funny. Sometimes they switch to trophies. Other times they go to the award mark. Floater is good for Halliburton from around the same spot that he hit the shot in game 1. 20-point lead for the Thunder. And another whistle. Fouls on Siakam. I believe that's his third. Yep. Here's Hartenstein, left side. Good pass to Wiggins. Underneath the Caruso. Up, and he's fouled. Again. That's Siakam. Again. That's number 4. Still good? Man. Dort returns for Wallace. Free throw is good. 100-78. Halliburton from inside the arc is good. Halliburton's got 9. J-Dub. Drive. Pull up 2 is good. $102-80. So going up, and he missed it. Deflected. Saved somehow by the Thunder. Did not get it out of bounds. Pull up 2 is no good. Had a great look at it. Here's Nemhard. Lost it. Shepard with the awesome mustache. Here's Nemhard. Stumbles and falls down. And a foul on Dort. His 4th. Caruso will take a seat. SGA returns to the floor. Inbound goes to Turner. Here's Halliburton. Right down the lane with the nice little dunk. J-Dub lost it. He and Turner both go down. Oh, 8:02 to go in the game. Timeout Pacers. They have 1 remaining. Rest of the game. You hear that, Rick? Got 1 remaining. $11 to 5. Wells, Rice, and Judge. So the Pacers challenged, and they lost. So they are charged with a timeout. So they don't even keep their timeout. Oh, let me get back to the game. I forgot I was on the other game. Yeah, I forgot I was in the baseball game for a second there. Fail. Thunder Pacers game 3, 8:30 p.m. on ABC. Free throw is good for J-Dub. So they only have Pacers only have one timeout for the final 8 minutes. Free throw good. Toppin and Mathurin are back in for the Pacers. With Dort, Wiggins, and SGA. No, well, with Turner, Halliburton, Toppin, Mathurin, and Shepard for the Pacers. Holmgren, Jalen Williams, or J-Dub. SGA, Dort, Wiggins for the Thunder. SGA. Double teamed. Pass to Holmgren. J-Dub. Wiggins for 3 is good. Where was this dude at all playoffs too? I feel like I didn't really see him much until like last series. Unless he played in the Grizzlies series, and I just didn't notice because I never really watched that series. 3 is missed by Turner. Saved back to Hallie. Toppin, corner. 3 is missed. It's taken away again. Here's Toppin. Turner. Halliburton. Lost it. Mathurin. Drive. Kick out. Toppin. Lost it out of bounds. Mathurin goes up and another foul on Holmgren. That'll be his 3rd. It's on Dort. Wow, that's his 5th. Poor Dort. He's always getting fouled. He's always fouling people. For no reason. He being reckless out here. And he'll stay in the game, too. First free throw for Mathurin is up and good. Caruso in for Williams. And Thomas Bryant is in for Turner for the Pacers. Up and good. Yeah, I mean, I figured the Thunder were going to come out playing much better in this game. They're like, you're not going to come back on us in this game, losers. SGA, drive, pull up 2. Good. For the MVP, he's got 27. He's also having a pretty damn good game, too. Bryant. Here's Toppin. Goes up. Avoids the swat by Holmgren. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pacers. Inbound. Goes baseline. Toppin. Mathurin. Inside the paint. Pull up is good. Just inside the free throw line. 5:57 left in the 4th. And another foul. These refs are going to have to freaking ice their shoulders and stuff with all these fouls they're calling. My God. 5 players with 15 plus points, first at finals team since 2019 Raptors. SGA, J-Dub, Caruso, Wiggins, and Holmgren all have 15 plus points. I'm not sure if there's anyone that's like kind of borderline for them. All their major scorers are doing the damage. Oh, 7? Ooh. New York hit a homer. I wonder who homered for them. Probably Judge. Hallie missed a 3. 5:44 to go. Well, no, SGA made 2 free throws. Okay. Hallie in the corner for threes. Missed. There's the missed three. It was Aaron Judge. I freaking knew it. It's always Aaron Judge. Always. Stat pad. Low leverage, man. Low leverage stat patter. Up and here's Caruso. Back up and he missed it. Halliburton the other way with about 5 minutes to go. Goes up and good. Swear to God, if they cut this to 10. Oh, jeez. J-Dub lost it. Turns it over. Up ahead, Halliburton. Nice pass. McConnell, Toppin. Turns it over. And we got about 4:35 to go. Yeah, Thunder can put this away with a few more baskets, I think. Yeah. Kick out. 3! Nope. Back comes the Pacers. It's only a matter of time before we see the benches empty, most likely. Nice pass. Corner threes. Good for Halliburton. If they get it to like 111 to 100, I'm going to be like, oh, here we go again. I swear to God. Don't even think about doing this. Pacers called. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Thunder called timeout. Timeout, Thunder. Uh, Okay, let's see what Twitter's ranting about during this timeout. These timeouts are so short, too. So yeah, the Buckeyes will be having Justice Fitzpatrick, who just so happens to be Minka's brother, younger brother, obviously. He'll be coming into Columbus for a visit this weekend. So I believe he'll be amongst the 16 players coming to town. Ooh. Okay, so Johnny Furphy is in for Halliburton. I'm pretty sure this means they're throwing the white flag on this one. Ben Shepard's in for Toppin. Oh, so they're not completely emptying the bench, just getting Halliburton out of there. Okay. With about 3:58 to go, 111.94 goes up, got it, and one for SGA. Follows on Johnny Furphy. Furphy. I don't know why, but Furphy sounds like some sort of stuffed animal name. Hey man, come check out my Furphy. It's like a wannabe version of a Furby. Oh man, free throw, good. 3:52 to go. They're in the fourth quarter. McConnell underneath, good for two. At 114.96. SGA navigates through the pressure. Caruso open three is good. He's got 20 now. It's crazy. Dort hasn't done it. Oh, and there's a nice bucket the other way for McConnell. McConnell's got 7. 117.98. 3 minutes approaching here in the game. Drive inside. Pull up is missed. I think they originally counted that on ESPN for some reason. Classic. Mathurin. 3 is way off, but a foul. Roldis Chapman coming in for the final out against against Volpe. Oh, they walked Chisholm. Oh. Oh, Bellinger advanced to third on a defensive indifference. Okay. That makes sense. So Chapman again with Volpe. Ooh, okay. Good. First free throw for Mathurin of 3. There's Scott Van Pelt waiting in the tunnel. Of course, once the game is over, once the court has been cleared, I have the Sports Center at night. Got Van Pelt set up the court. I think they'll have like the same freaking little segment going. Like almost all night. Chisholm goes to second on defensive indifference all night. Chisholm goes to second on defensive indifference. Again, they don't care. It's like, whatever. Yeah, whatever, brother. Again, they don't care. It's like, whatever. Yeah, whatever, brother. 117.99. The benches are emptying. Johnson, Furphy, McConnell, Mathurin, and Shepard on the floor for the Pacers. Furphy, McConnell, Mathurin, and Shepard on the floor for the Pacers. So James Johnson getting some minutes out here in the final 3 or so minutes, if that. Dort, Williams, Caruso, Wiggins, Mitchell for the Thunder. Drive goes right at him and he gets fouled. And Volpe strikes out. That's the game. Red Sox win, and they take 2 out of 3 from the Yankees. Not too shabby for Boston, considering the pitching matchups. I mean, they lose game 1 against Rodon, but then they win the next 2. Not too bad. And they smoked the Yankees in their last matchup, in the last 2 games. Pretty damn impressive. So now Jordan Caruso will check out. Jalen with an I or the Y, and Isaiah Joe enter for the Thunder. With Wiggins, Ken Williams, and Mitchell. And this series will be tied up at 1. Something that the Pacers have not experienced yet. And a tied series heading home. 3 is missed. They've always been up 2-0 in the series heading to Indiana. Because they've been the lower seed, I think, in every series so far. So, yeah, this is new for them. You know, they don't have the ability to take a stranglehold in Game 3, which, as we've seen, they have not won a Game 3 yet in the playoffs. Which is crazy. Then people will then realize, oh yeah, the Pacers are kind of lucky. They're lucky as heck right now because they've had to come back so many times to beat these teams. What if they didn't have the mystical powers that they possess? What would have happened? They probably would have lost to the Cavs, that's for sure. I don't even know if they get past the Bucks if they had that one game, but with no Dame, it would have been easy. It would have been relatively easier to get past them. If the Cavs had faced the Bucks without Dame, we would have shredded them. Threes, go! Because we didn't lose to them at all this year, and without Dame, oh, it would have been a wrap. With just Giannis and that, like, their little bench that they had. All right, 1 minute to go. It's a 15-point lead, and I don't think we're going to see them go for 5 threes in about a minute here. But you never know with the Pacers, but that would be insane if they did that. Freaking 5 threes in a minute. That would confirm that they do possess some sort of mystical force. So free throws coming up for AJ Mitchell. First one is good. Fouls on James Johnson. His second. Free throw number 2 is good. 55 seconds to go here in the 4th. Pull up 2 is good for McConnell. So yeah, this series is going to be a 1-1 series heading to Indiana. And again, just a reminder, 3 days between games, or 2 off days, and then you have a game on Wednesday. Now, Game 4 will be on Friday due to the Fever playing in Indianapolis. So that's the only game that's not 3 days between, or 2 days between. So that's it. What if Rocha and them know about that? Why that there's a game 2 days after game 4 is after 2 days after because of the Fever. Because they play the Liberty. Liberty. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the ball game. Game 2 goes to the Thunder. Final score 123-107. And this series is now tied at 1. First time this playoffs that the Pacers have not had a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. Yep. And remember, they haven't won a Game 3 yet in the playoffs. So with that being said, let's go through the box score, and then I'm going to head out. And I'll be live tomorrow for Guardians and Reds. But for the Pacers, remember I said at halftime nobody had double figures. Well, their entire starting five ended in double figures. Most of their major players ended in double figures too. But 17 for Tyrese Halliburton. Overall had a pretty good night. 16 for Turner, 15 for Siakam, 14 for Nesmith, and 11 for Nembhard. Off the bench, 14 for Mathurin and 11 for McConnell. Those are the only two that really did anything off the bench. Other than that, you had 3 from Shepard, 3 from Toppin, 2 from James Johnson, and 1 from Thomas Bryant. That's it. Overall, 37 of 82 from the field, 45%, 14 of 40 from 3, 35%, and 19 of 26 from 9 steals, 6 blocks, 15 turnovers, and 25 fouls. For the Thunder, well, as you can imagine, the MVP went off again. 34 points for SGA, 19 for J-Dub, and 15 for Chet. Much better game out of Chet this time around. 4 points for Cason Wallace and 3 for Dort. Okay, whatever. Off the bench, monster game from Caruso again. 20 points for him. 18 for Aaron Wiggins. We're probably going to see him a lot more as the finals get going. Other than that, just Hartenstein and Jalen with an I had 3 points, and Isaiah Joe and AJ Mitchell had 2. Of course, internet acting up. Of course, OBS wants to troll. So, yeah, lovely. But Thunder up. If the Thunder go up 2-1 in this series, that's going to be tough to come back from. But again, like I said, Pacers have always been ahead 2-0 going into Game 3, where they've lost. How are they going to do when the series is tied? That's the Pacers. Yeah, the Pacers. The Thunder, of course, they lost Game 1 and Game 3 in the conference semis. That series against the Nuggets was a damn barroom brawl, man. How the hell did the Nuggets do that? Is it just Nikola Jokic carrying? Well, to be fair, Game 1, Chet makes those 2 free throws. They're not even talking about a Game 1. But yeah, the Pacers, they have not lost. They have been up 2-0 every round so far. Now it's tied. First time they've lost a Game 2 this playoffs. That's crazy. I cannot wait for Game 3. I'll be live for that, of course, on Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'll be live for Guardians Reds. Tuesday, I might go live for Guardians Reds. We'll see how they do tomorrow. But hopefully the Guardians can make things interesting tomorrow and get a W. I want to win this series so we can keep the trophy and I can go out to Dashy again. Be like, haha, we stink, but we still own you. Ha 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 ha. L. But yeah, guys, I'm going to head out. And I will see you all tomorrow for Guardians Reds. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Congrats to the Thunder. Got ourselves a good series. Thank God. See you guys tomorrow. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah. That's how I'm going to end this stream. Yeah, with a manly ass belch. Ha. Bye.